what was done and not done. As time progressed and business increased, it was necessary to begin formalizing a process for reporting work. The earliest computerized systems were set up to address the needs of specific customers or locations. It takes a coordinated team effort to succeed in relay competition, but each individual performance is critical. If any one runner falls short of meeting his objective, it impacts the others. The team can still win as long as the others make an extra effort.
It's the customer's responsibility to project and plan work adequately so that they can request service in a timely manner. It's the customer service rep's responsibility to respond quickly to the customer's inquiries and input their instructions correctly in the computer. It's also their responsibility to clarify work instructions with the yardmaster and issue certain work order documents. It's the yardmaster's responsibility to issue certain work order documents and to work with the rep and conductor to ensure that the appropriate cars are available for movement to the customer. It's the responsibility of the conductor to supervise the crew, follow work instructions, and to report all details as work is accomplished. It's the responsibility of management to make decisions based on available information that ensure quality service and customer satisfaction, maximize overall operating efficiency, and minimize operating costs.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
No complaints. It's great to be back on the yard, though. What about you? Your brother make it back from college?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what he's going to do during the break, but whatever it is, I hope it has something to do with earning money, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Hi, guys. What's up for today?
Hey, George. Well, let's see. I think we're going to start at track 1.
Can I get you to do one more thing before you go?
Sure, Jeannie. Anything for our favorite customer. What do you need?
Well, I never got a chance to call Jacksonville, but I really need this car moved off to track 1 and onto track 2.
We can handle that, no problem.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, George, we got to make one more move. Frank, we got to take this car from track 1 over to track 2. Let's see, it's 10:17.
You need that last car number?
Yeah, we got to write down every move we make, even intraplant switches. Let's see, where's that AdWorks sheet? Here it is. All right, what was that number?
CNW 181-244.
All right. That water looks good. You got any more of that in there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
In our business, it's not always easy to plan ahead. I was really pressed to get that shipment loaded. But the crew came through for me, and I really appreciate that kind of service.
As a revenue manager, I know what a critical link conductors provide in CSXT's information chain. Many charges we bill our customers are based directly on the data we gain from the work order document. The completeness of this document ultimately impacts every employee in this company.
Like most people, I tend to talk about the things that go wrong, like the codes on work order documents that are left off and cause me a lot of extra work. But when I think about all the data reported each day, I have to admit that most of the time the documents are complete. Thinking about what's done right helps me keep things in perspective.
Yeah, let's see, it's 1017.
You need that last car number?
Nah, I don't know where my ad work form is. I'll just skip it. You got any more of that water? It looks good.
Yeah.
All right.
What am I supposed to do with a document that's incomplete? Sure, sometimes I can track down the conductor and find out a missing code or a car number, but what about the events that aren't even reported, like intra-plant switches? You know, if I had a nickel for every one of those that went unreported, I could retire.
Unreported intraplant switches cost us more than $500,000 in revenue every year. Anytime conductors move a car from one location to another inside an industry, they need to report it. They don't have to figure out whether it's a billable move or not. The computer does that. All they need to do is report it. When they don't, there's a good chance we're passing up money we've earned. I don't know about you, but it doesn't make any sense to me to give away our services.
Let's see, we're leaving at 1017.
Need the last car number?
Yeah, let me get my ad work form. Okay, what was the number?
CNW 181-244.
W181 244 impart.
You know, I can catch some errors on ad work forms before I put the data in the computer, but some I can't, like when a conductor's giving me the wrong car number. And unfortunately, one error often causes a string of other errors. I wish they'd understand how important it is that the information they write down be correct and legible. It sure would make a big difference.
It's my job to maintain the integrity of all movement records. Whenever we find an error, it has to be researched. The extra time spent in research results in delays in processing switch lists, interchanges, billing, right on down the line. Sometimes our only recourse is to delete a car number. That creates open records, which means even more rework. The worst part about this is that most of these errors could be easily avoided.
What's our next stop, Bob?
Well, right over here. Let's go pull that empty and then we can place those 5 loads of pulpboard. Uh-oh, looks like a change is coming.
Yeah.
I called in a release, but we had an accident and couldn't get it unloaded. So pull the others on in, but leave that one.
Sure, there won't be enough room. We'll just let the 5th one hang out. Okay, we didn't pull this empty, so that's an NP for not performed, reason code. Let's see here. Okay, LN for not unloaded. Replaced. And replaced these 5. Oh, no, wait. No. placed 4 at 11:45 and left the 5th one on the lead. Customer reason, at departure time 11:53.
Hey, how about taking our minutes before we go to Chapman Distributors?
Good, I'm ready.
It's essential that I get accurate placement information and know when work is not completed for 2 reasons. 1, I have to be able to give the customer accurate information, and 2, I need to reissue instructions so there won't be any surprises for my next conductor. A lot of my conductors seem to understand this, and I feel like they're really working with me and not against me.
I've never been one for paperwork, but it has to be done. And when it's done right, it helps everybody. For example, I work a relief job. When the conductor I relieve has made mistakes, then I waste a lot of my time sorting out what he did. When he's reported his moves correctly, it makes all the difference. I know what to expect.
As a manager in the demurrage department, I work with computers a lot, but I still don't understand everything about them. But I do know that if we input accurate placement information, we get accurate demurrage reports. To us in this department, that means we're able to issue accurate bills and eliminate costly billing disputes. And that's the name of the game.